Welcome to another episode of Prostyle Podcast. And today is big, man. It's big because I'm from Alabama, born and raised. You know, I love the city. I love the state. I love everything about Birmingham, Alabama. It's me through and through. And I had the privilege of playing for the Chicago Bears, just like my guest who's on today. I mean, he's from Birmingham, Alabama. He's one of those guys that has been the cornerstone of, you know, the transitioning of the Bears and their success that they've been having recently. And so I thought, man, why not reach out to my guy and have him on? Man, please welcome my man Jordan Howard to the show. Jordan, how you doing, bro?
How about you, bro?
Man, I'm doing well, man. I'm excited to see your success. But one thing I'm curious about is you being a Birmingham guy in the University of Alabama didn't even come get you. What's up with that?
I really can't fault them for not coming. Like the year I was coming out, because they signed Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara.
Oh wow!
They signed like 4 running backs the year I was coming out, so I can't really fault them on that. And then Derrick Henry won the Heisman, so you can't really be too mad. So I understood what it was.
Yeah, no, that is one hell of a recruiting class. I mean, you have Derrick Henry, you have Alvin Kamara. And I feel like they had Mark Ingram was already there at the time.
I would say, who was there? Eddie Lacy was still there.
Eddie Lacy was still there. Man, that's a full backfield. Yeah, I'm glad you went to the University of Alabama and got your shine on. So just talk about UAB and its program before it got shut down. How did you feel about it?
Like first off, I was like, I was expecting like get better offers and stuff, like bigger offers. I thought I was gonna get bigger offers and stuff, like the way I was performing and stuff. So at first I was like, I'm kind of down by like not going as big as I thought I could go. They like made me kind of like question myself, like maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. And then I was like, I'm just giving my all to UAB. If it don't work, I go to JUCO, because I was thinking about going to JUCO instead of going to UAB and just trying to go to the JUCO then go to a bigger school. But I was like, I just go to UAB first, and if I don't like it, I go to JUCO then. But
yeah,
got to UAB and I started like getting to play and stuff and doing well. I was like, okay, I still got a chance to get to the NFL.
Yeah. Nah, man, you got the UAB, you started balling, started doing your thing, and they shut the program down. Then you transferred to Indiana. How was the culture different at UAB than Indiana? Like what transition you went through that made you say, all right, man, I got to do my thing and pretty much get up out of here?
Well, my sophomore year at UAB, I was like, I had a lot of success. I had like over 1,500 yards. I was like,
yep.
If I had a season I want to have, this is like before they even shut it down, like I'm going to try to leave for the draft and stuff. So like when I was transferring and stuff, I knew I was planning on to be at the school for 1 year anyway. So then I got to Indiana and I was like doing well and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I got a chance.
Yeah.
And like when I first got there, I saw like the big difference between like the Big Ten and like Conference USA, just like I was working out and stuff. And,
yeah.
All the facilities that they had and stuff that we have at UAB and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's when that was like a big change for me.
Yeah, that's cool. Cause I actually visited the University of Alabama when I was coming out of high school too. And their facilities weren't really the best. I mean, granted, now they have, you know, a lot more things going on, more people donating to the school. They're very successful now. So it's good to see UAB really coming up. But after you left UAB, you went to Indiana. After Indiana, you got drafted by the Chicago Bears, man. But the crazy thing is you stepped right in. You stepped right in like you didn't even miss a beat, man. Talk about that transition and how you was able to be so successful your first year in the league.
Like in the draft, like I thought I was gonna go higher than I got drafted. Just like coming out of high school, thought I was gonna go somewhere bigger and stuff. And so I was down about that a little bit. But then, like when I finally got drafted, my agent he called me. He was like, go take this job. It's your job and stuff.
Yeah.
When I first got there, I was like 5th string because there was like 4 of the running backs ahead of me and stuff.
Oh wow! But when you got there, Matt Forte had just left, right?
Yeah, Matt just left.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is, me and Matt, we got the same agent.
Oh, nice.
The agent knew like the situation and stuff, so he was like, go take that job and stuff. But
yeah,
I'm like 5th string and stuff. In camp, barely getting reps. The first year, get a few reps here and there. Then, like my position coach started working me in a little bit more, see what I could do. and then preseason, I got to play like a little bit the first few games. Then the last game, I got to play a lot, and then I had like over 100 yards and stuff. And I feel like they really like helped me make the team.
Right.
And then like the first game, they had me active and stuff, told me to be ready and stuff. But me and the backup quarterback, we the only people who did step on the field that game.
Oh man,
and I was like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, last time we played in the game was like my freshman year at UAB, so there was like it was like an adjustment and stuff. And I was like, I don't ever want to like feel like this again. So I was like, I got to find a way to get on the field somehow. So next week, put me in on special teams. The second string running back, he ended up getting hurt, and so I got like a few touches in that game. In the next game, I was the backup running back, so I got some touches. Had a big run, my first carry. Then the starter got hurt, so I had to finish that game out. And then the next game, I had to start. I knew I was like pretty much the only back. So that was my opportunity.
Yeah. No, you touched on something that's very interesting. The fact that you don't get to dress out. You didn't make that 46-man roster. That has to be the most dejecting thing ever. My rookie year, I think for like the first 6 or 7 games, I was in a sweatsuit.
Now, I got to dress out the first game. I just didn't play.
Oh, you dressed out and you didn't play?
I might as well should have been active.
So you wasn't on special teams? Nothing. You just
special teams wasn't my strong point.
So you just over there, fully dressed, full uniform, didn't get in one play.
In one play.
Man, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's really tough, man. But hey, you make the most of your opportunity. You're one of the premier backs in the league now. You're doing your thing. The Chicago Bears are rolling. You guys had a very, very successful season this year with your first-year coach, Matt Nagy. Just talk about the culture, how he was able to really spark and galvanize the team.
Like my first 2 years, I felt like we had the talent and stuff, but we had, for whatever reason, would go wrong. Like a lot of it was injuries and stuff.
Yeah.
So then we came and got some added pieces that we needed, receivers and stuff like that. We needed that, and they helped out a lot. And then just the defense, they were already dogs, but when we traded for Matt, when we traded for Khalil, I couldn't believe him. He just like took him to a whole nother level, because like that first game we were just watching him, he was just like, he just took the game over. We were like,
for sure.
We never seen anything like that before, and I feel like that made the other defenders like want to raise their game up a higher level. Yeah.
So what part of your game makes you so successful? Is it your spout? Is it your power, your speed, your vision, your ability to read defenses? What makes your game so unique?
I feel like what makes my game unique is like my vision. I'm not the fastest back. I have some good power and stuff, but I feel like my vision helps me see a lot of stuff that other people won't. So just having vision and patience and stuff like that, not trying to hit the hole too fast and not being too slow to the hole. Yeah. So I feel like it helps me a lot.
So your first 2 seasons, you have 1,000 yards. Third season, you were right there. Or you 900-something yards, almost at 1,000. I know I speak for a lot of Bears fans when we say we wanted to see you touch the ball a lot more, especially down the stretch in the playoffs. Man, why weren't you getting the ball that much?
I just felt like I had to. At first, it was like an adjustment for me. I felt like we had like new pieces, so I knew the ball was gonna be spread around. I didn't know like how much I was gonna touch the ball, how much I wasn't. But I was just trying to be ready for my role and stuff. So I had to adjust to that first, not getting as many carries and stuff like that. So I just tried to be better all around, like try to be better without the ball and stuff like that. So on in and on pass pro and stuff like that, and just picking up all the blitzes, and lead blocking stuff like that. But I was just going to game plan, and then like my previous years, like I said, I had all these yards and stuff, but we're not winning, so I take wins over these yards and stuff, and I had to make sacrifices for us to win, so I couldn't be too bad about that. Yeah,
a selfless player, man. See, this is what you get when you get a Birmingham, Alabama player to come to your organization. You're going to get a guy that works hard, is going to be very talented, but he's going to be very selfless. You know, like he puts it like a team first guy, and not many people are willing to do that, especially having the success that you had the first 2 years. You know, a lot of guys' ego get the best of them. So to see you be able to do that, man, it means a lot, and it speaks volume about your character. And so I'm kind of upset right now, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason why I'm upset is because recently I heard that the Bears are interested in Kareem Hunt. Like some way or some form, they're interested in Kareem Hunt. But I'm sitting here trying to figure out why, when you have Jordan Howard and you have Tariq Cohen, like where does Kareem Hunt fix in the mix? But also, I've heard a lot of trade talk about them trying to possibly trade you. Where is your mindset right now?
I really just can't like worry about stuff like that. People can talk, do whatever they want. I really don't have like any control over that. Hope to be in Chicago, so I just gotta leave it all up to God. Let God handle it, because whatever happens, God has me and stuff like that. So I can't really worry about that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely get that. It's out of your control. The NFL is a business. The only thing that you can do is show up, perform, do what you got to do. But if they bring Kareem Hunt in, that is a crowded backfield. That's a crowded backfield. So where would you see yourself fitting in that backfield?
Just playing any type of role that I can help out the team. Short yardage, pass pro like third downs, stuff like that. Just being interchangeable, really.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't think that you can catch the ball. I've seen you catch the ball. You know, yeah. Like I've been able to watch your game develop over the past couple years, and to see you go from your rookie year to now to being a complete back. And I appreciate watching you, man. I actually drafted you in fantasy. You were like the second guy I drafted in fantasy, just because I know what I'm going to get from you week in and week out, you know? And so
I worked pretty hard on my catching like this off season and stuff.
Yeah.
Like he was like my first position coach that like actually like took time and stuff to like help me out with the things I was doing wrong and like just getting better. He just like put the time and effort in to like help me get better. So I appreciate him for that. Yeah.
And that's big, man, because you have coaches in the Bears organization now that want to see each individual player increase their game, but also who are team players that understand that we have one goal. We have one goal, you know, like we are all trying to get to the Super Bowl and win it. And so just to see the change in culture, it's crazy. So I got one question. I got a question. Who started the disco, the club dub? Who started that?
I'm not sure. I just know when we got back in the locker room when we played Seattle. And like I want to say Coach Nagy brought it in because like the years before we had we win too many games, but still we never had that. So wait a
minute. Coach Nagy started Club Dub.
Yeah, I want to say Coach Nagy did.
Man, that's amazing. That's awesome. You know, like if I would have had a coach that created an environment like that, I mean, sky's the limit. Like you show up to work excited to play for this guy. You know what I mean? Like the play calls that I hear, like Santa Slay, like who comes up with that, right? Like where does it come from? Like I have no idea, but that guy's a genius. He really is a genius.
A lot of innovative stuff.
Yeah.
We need to switch up our offense a little bit, and he like opened it up a lot more.
Yeah. Nah, the offense is, I mean, they're spectacular, man. You guys lost Vic Fangio. How you feel the defense gonna be?
I feel like the defense still gonna be good. He was a big part of the defense, but I feel like we're not gonna change too much on defense, and we still got most of the same guys. So I feel like the defense still gonna be the same, and I feel like they only gonna get better.
Yeah, for sure. So let's transition a little bit. All right. Prostyle Podcast looks at the symmetry between hip hop and sports. It's game day. You about to get ready to run out the tunnel. You got your headphones on. What's that one song Jordan Howard is playing before he run out of the tunnel?
One song I gotta listen to on game day is "My Savages" by Future.
See, I am a Future fanatic. All right, I enjoy his music. Andre 3000 said Future makes the best depressing music ever, the most inspirational depressing music ever. Like, just to hear Andre say that, hey, me and my son love Future, is big, because I mean, when you put his music on, that my savages, my savages, my savages, you know what I mean? It's like when you hear it, it's just like, gosh, man, like this dude is legit. I enjoy his music, his new album, The Wizard. I mean, there's Flame, like, you know what I mean? Like, why that song though? Why my savages?
Oh, I just like the beat, the words. It's just get me in my zone.
Yeah. So what's the symmetry that you see between hip hop and sports? Because you have some athletes that want to be rappers, and you have some rappers that want to be athlete. And what's the symmetry that you see between the two?
Symmetry, I see. They always say athletes want to be rappers and rappers want to be athletes. So I definitely can see that symmetry. We all have fans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're usually more solo, so they don't really have to work with it. I mean, they got to work with a team, but it's usually just like them performing and stuff. But I feel like it's a big symmetry because I got like teammates that rap and stuff. Like Josh Bellamy, he can really rap.
That's dope. That's dope. Well, hey, man, it's been fun catching up with you, man. I'm not going to even lie. It's been fun catching up with you, a fellow Alabamian, just to sit back and talk and to really let you know I appreciate your game. I appreciate what you're doing. How can the people follow you on social media?
My Instagram is JH, just JH, pretty simple. On Twitter is JHowardX24, so that's pretty simple as well.
Hey, man, that's my man Jordan Howard, man. Y'all go follow him on all social media, man. I appreciate you for rocking out with me today, bro.
Appreciate you for having me, bro.
Yes, sir.